lichess and Twitch. New Wednesday streams. Going back to the new old concept. Weird Wednesday. We're playing Blitz challenges 5+3 casual. Unusual openings. Thanks for fixing that, Mr. Coffee. The new boss, the same as the old boss. It's back for Wednesdays. Welcome everybody. Astrobate, good to see you. Thanks for the donation. We've got generous donation from Astrobate this week. Appreciate it. King Marcher just subscribed for 6 months now with tier 1. I've got challenges from Troll on a Roll, Sumaher. I am taking the subscriber challenges first. Troll is not a subscriber. Bijak is. Alright, let's go. Sorry, Virat Carlson, the master analysis wasn't very popular. Wednesday mornings are a bad time to stream in general. Maybe from the US, but the European morning times are not enough viewers for me to do these analysis streams. So we're going to go back to playing Blitz. No masters left. No, there's just not enough audience. People don't want to be serious at 11 o'clock in the morning European time, and my American viewers are non-existent, so almost non-existent. We're going to play Blitz. It's a much more popular and mindless activity. Alright, let's play the Grunfeld. Thanks for reminding me about the board. The board is not aligned. That is true. Change my setup. Alright, where is this window capture business? Thank you for reminding me of this. I should probably make the board a tiny bit smaller as well. Alright, Grunfeld with Bishop G5. I don't remember playing the Grunfeld against Sumaher before. There are many masters for the list. That's not the problem. The problem is not enough people were into it. You've got to do what the people want. Donger's like, whoa. Whoa, what? Whoa. I can't remember now. This is experimental variation for black. What do you do after bishop f6, pawn f6? Queen b6? It's queen b6. It must be queen b6. The Dubov defense. I did a video series on this variation a couple of years ago. C5 was relatively new. There's probably been a lot of games by now. Yeah, it's more dynamic, but yeah, I think it loses its surprise value. At the end of the day, it's not necessarily better than knight e4. But it's more dynamic in spirit, at least. You haven't seen it. Yeah, it's strong. It's definitely playable, and black is doing okay. But I mean, I don't see the latest games. The Grunfeld is not an unusual opening, but it is unusual for me. That's the theme of Wednesdays. My old Wednesday theme. Unusual openings. I don't recall this being a variation. Queen b3. I can take, that doesn't make sense. Taking on d4. What to make of queen b3? I mean, did I do something wrong here? Bishop f6 is like main line. He takes here. I'm not supposed to play cd. This has to be the right line. Queen b6. It's possible there's other moves for black, but I never saw this. Well, I mean, it's just like a pawn sacrifice for the initiative, essentially. C5 was known in the like 5 bishop g5 lines, but it was back like 3 years ago when Dubov and others started playing it against 4 bishop g5. But it makes sense. If White's going to give up his dark square bishop, we see counterplay in the dark squares. I'm surprised it took until 2017 to get invented. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. So knight b5, winning your pawn ponda. I guess we'll mess up your king here. We've got happy pieces that are very active. There's the old line where White plays queen b3. What do you mean? It's a sort of typical London system thing with that rook a5, right? e4 would be bad if he gets in e4. I have check. That does nothing. My king can just chill on d8, I guess. It would be good to have an active plan here. Oh, I get it. I get it now. Yeah, I don't like this. 100%. I don't like rook a5. I think rook a5 was probably... Rook a5 was probably a mistake for me. Wow. All right. I have to work to equalize here, it looks like. Frankly, this is unpleasant. What? What? That's a surprising decision. I think rook a5 was probably a mistake. There must have been something more natural. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the entire setup was not best. Maybe even bishop b4 check was a mistake. Difficult to judge. His play is extremely strong. Very resolute, no mistakes. I mean, the minor inconvenience of his king being in the center of the board, but he's made no inaccuracies probably the whole game. I don't know. Maybe his decision to play queen b3, queen b6 can be criticized, but after that, I think he's played perfectly. Black is down a pawn and just didn't get it back. Yes, GM Tranquilizer, last time I had 15 viewers when we did analysis. So that's a popular event. I have to quit streaming if I have 15 viewers. We have to just do puzzle buzz and bullet chess to attract any interest. I was thinking of putting my guinea pigs on the stream, just having them run around in a cage for people to watch them. It's more constructive, objectively. What's up, Snuggles the Snail? Welcome. All in favor of guinea pig entertainment stream? Bullet simul. What do I do now? No, I mean, people just don't want to. They don't want to think. Thinking is bad. That was a stupid move by me. Wow, Suma hair. Thank you, Astrobate, for the donation. Oh, now I almost lost a pawn. That was close. The what? Wow, that's an insanely strong move. Bishop f3. He played to stop me from moving my pawns up. Wow. All right. Maybe you're better. Wow. That was a tough game by White. When is the FIDE bullet ratings coming out? I can't wait to pay my rating fee for FIDE bullet tournaments. Damn, dude. I was winning? I was winning for one moment? What? Oh, you hung your bishop. Damn. He just dropped his bishop at the end. I didn't realize. Maybe somebody there. Yeah, you saw it. Okay. He noticed. Okay, guys, I'm taking challenges 5+3 casual. I had given up hope by that point. I was like, whatever. I was better. Was Rook A5 really a good move? Where did we leave book? I mean, Queen B3 is just not a move. Queen B3 is a novelty. It's bad, but you are temporarily up a pawn in this line. Okay, so check, King D1. At first, the engine wants to play Rook A5, which was my move. But this E4, +2 for black, nah. Computer really likes my position. Why? What's the big deal? The engine thinks I'm like crazy. A pawn and a half better here. I can castle. I have to admit, I didn't seriously consider castling. Black is better by 1.9. Wow. I didn't think I was even a lot better. Alright, we're taking challenges, playing unusual openings. That can be anything by my standards. Alright, 5+3 challenges. Who's a subscriber? Making March just subscribed. Guys, please subscribe, support the stream if you do so. It does support the stream. I appreciate it. So I'll take the challenges from good game, B-Jock. He doesn't have that many results against me, so a draw for him is a good result. Yeah, that's a good line, man. You should play that, Dongers. A lot of people won't know what they're doing. I mean, pros will know. Any strong masters will probably know about it, but if you play, like, say, a 2000 player, and, you know, they're playing, like, the bishop g5, they might not even know c5. I'm supposed to play unusual openings. What am I doing here? Alright, we'll come up with something. So what's unusual here against the Queen's Indian? We'll play something inventive. Queen c2. A new variation against the Queen's Indian. With the average player who is 23 USCF, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not. If they're not playing chess, you know, actively, like an older player who doesn't study, theory wouldn't know about it. Yeah, the Queen's Indian is refuted by a 100-year-old gambit. Actually, GM Tranquilizer, that gambit is pretty well known. I don't think that white can force an advantage. So Alpha Zero couldn't beat Alpha Zero. It just beats Stockfish, you know. It's not about the opening man, it's about Alpha Zero just being stronger than Stockfish. I mean, the Plugieski Gambit in the Queen's Indian is extremely well analyzed. I don't think that white can get an advantage. I'm just making something up here. But making March, I forgot how solid he is. Making merch. We need to be making some merch. Alright, we're probably transposing to a Queen's Indian. I mean Queen's Gambit. It's a Tartakover. Although Queen C2 against a Tartakover, I'm not sure. Bishop G5, Knight E4, CD5, Knight G5. CD5, Knight G5, H4. CD5, Knight G5. What? Knight E4, C takes D5, Knight takes G5, H4, E6, HG5, ED. Merch. My queen here is strangely placed in this line. Maybe I should exchange pawns. I don't know that variation in Bijak. Usually CD5, Knight G5. Oh, I don't know that. I don't think I've ever really looked at that. The Bogdan Lalich book is... Oh, you're talking about Queen's Gambit Declined. I don't know. I gave up buying books about 2 years ago. I can't do anything with the 500 I have locked in a storage unit. I'm trying to resolve those. I can't be accumulating more. Bishop D3. So now we just have like a normal sort of Queen's Gambit. That's probably some kind of sideline Bijak. I'm sure that it's pretty well known. Am I supposed to play like Bishop F4 now? Threatening Knight B5? Are most of those chess books? They are chess books. I'm paying like rent in a storage unit. It's devastating. I can't get back to the United States to empty it out because of COVID. It's a disaster. I mean, I could go back, but then I'm having a hard time traveling now. Maybe a little later. C5. Wow, just allowing this Knight B5. Not too many people would have the guts to play that. So what are you going to do if Knight B5? You just castle, and then what do I do? Knight D6 or something? Guess we should go for it. Yeah, I mean, it looks that way. I don't really like launching into unclear positions I can't fully calculate, but I mean, he's castling, I guess. Then what do I do? Knight B5, Knight D6. I assume Knight D6. Sicilian invitation variation. Hype train. I haven't seen a hype train in a while. I think last year Astrobate started a hype train. It's been a while. We have hype train emotes. Hype chimp. Welcome everybody to my stream. I'm going back to playing Blitz on Wednesdays. We're taking challenges from subscribers and then others. I'm going to try to play more unusual openings on Wednesdays. Mess around with some stuff I don't normally play. I've given up on trying to teach serious chess on Wednesdays. It's hopeless. People just don't want to learn. Study the classics. Sad. It's sad. Sad but true. So now I've got my bishop on a crazy square for no particular reason. I just honestly don't know. It looks like this whole thing is or was. What tense do we use for describing what he did here? It is or was okay for black. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Is or was okay. Now what do I do? Queen A4 is not so great. Is or was no advantage. This is kind of weird. GM Tranquilizer, I imagine there are beggars in every country. Do we have beggars in the stream again? Yes, we have. It's a weird question. I'm not your begging authority. Probably not as many as in India. I would imagine countries that are more populated have more beggars. Hungary has kind of an average population level. Overpopulated countries, I imagine, are worse. Yeah, there's less people, of course. It's less crowded. If you go to like a crowded train station or the underground, if you're doing an expose on begging, you can probably find some people here. Hungary is not really a wealthy country, though, compared to other European nations. Making March. Making merch. We need the merch. There are going to be a lot of people begging now after the COVID lockdown. A lot of businesses have gone out of business, and it's a different world now. Pretty much everywhere, I guess. So what am I doing? Taking a pawn? I really don't know what to do. I came here because of the cheaper healthcare. There are more chess tournaments in Hungary than almost any other country. We have a strong tradition for international chess tournaments. I moved here to play chess, man. Alright, the troll in the roll. I stayed for the the cheaper healthcare. The troll in the roll is actually, I mean, when online poker was banned in the US, I was living here and I was playing online poker from like 2008 until 2016. Online poker was stopped at one point. I don't remember now. It was 2010, 2011. Banned in the US, so I could keep playing online poker here too, which I couldn't do in the US. I had no reason to move back. There are many reasons why I stayed here. I have a family here now. Alright, troll on a roll. Are you a subscriber? Virat Carlson, Sumil Mitra. Do we have any other subscribers to the stream? Hendry boys. Hendry. Hungry. Alright, that's you. Taking subscribers first. The bad player. Huh. You're not a bad player. Alright, let's play some fun stuff. Oh, Scared Knight is a sub. I didn't realize you were in the list. You just jumped in the list? Caracan I play all the time, Dongers, unfortunately. It doesn't count as an unusual opening for me. Scared Knight, thanks for resubbing. The shears. Don't get me started again. And nobody knows what we're talking about. If I could do chess videos like that guy does Minecraft videos, I would actually have a lot of subscribers to my stream. I mean, to my YouTube channel. Welcome everyone to my stream. I am International Master William. We are going to play Blitz chess today. I'm going to be a little bit slow. There was this Greek master, George Alexopoulos, and I told one of our friends here from the stream, Jim, who's also Greek, about him. He got a kick out of that. This guy was this very slow-speaking Greek master who lived in the United States, and he talked exactly like that. William, I quit to play chess. Now I make a YouTube videos and I sound like a Borat. You should make a YouTube videos too. I actually have a Romanian friend, Bogdan Dan, whose English isn't so good. He's an IM from Romania. He sounds a little bit like that, except just like not quite as slow. But it's hilarious. You know, Bogdan tries, but he just never really studied English, so he sounds similar. But I think my YouTube channel could be a hit if I really focused on trolling like this. Just make like parody videos about chess. This is how you move the knight. And I could just do like 2-minute videos about how to move a knight. You know, that sounded funny. It would be more successful than what I'm doing now. But I told, this all came up because I told Scared Knight about a Minecraft video yesterday where this guy, it was ridiculous. Very funny. Now he can't stop thinking about it, but I wanna use that as my inspiration. You take the knight and you move it like an L shape. You move in L shape. Like this. In the L shape. I'm gonna show you how to get the seagrass. You have to attack the seagrass with the shears. I'm like, attack? What do you mean attack the seagrass? You can't attack a seagrass. Can you attack a non-living? Well, I guess it's living, right? Can you attack a plant? Does that make sense? Does anybody have an opinion on this? Can plants be attacked? It's a good question. Is it literally possible to attack plants? That's a good question. I always assumed like you can only attack living entities. They are living though. You only attack sentient beings, I guess. I don't know. Well, Hendry Boys is pretty good. You're not making this that easy for me, dude. Knight h2 is even a good move. Can you really attack plants? Attack a tree, for example? I guess if it can't defend itself and it's like a plant, it's unclear if it's really attacking. William, I lose by time again. The guy would trap me and talk to me and like it would go on forever. You couldn't get away from him. I don't know, Hendry Boyce is pretty strong and he called himself a weak player. He's defending like a genius here, honestly. I'm a little concerned and he's like twice as fast as me. What is the deal with this game? Whoa. Yeah, I just like blundered now. There's no good word though. What do you say if you don't say attack, right? It is hard. Imagine you're not an English speaker. What's the verb for that situation? You're going up to the plant and you're like cutting it. Cut the seagrass. I don't know. It looks like Hendry Boys is pretty strong. Claimed he was weak, but he's quick and to the point now. He defended like a genius with blockade. The pawn was a huge liability for me on b7. Every freaking variation was a problem. He misplayed the opening but defended really well. Now I don't even know who's better. I have to start making meme videos though to have future in chess instruction. What about my pawn? That's overextended. No good square for the knight. D8 or B8, it doesn't really matter. Look at him go. Very positional play. The blockade, fix the pawn, and then attack it. Wow. Fortunately, his pawns are a little messy. They may not be easy to really use as a winning attempt. The Nimzo extra pawn. I mean, I'm close to equalizing here with the Latvian. I had a huge advantage at one point and screwed it up. Rook b5. That's a good idea. Rook a4 ran into queen b3, unfortunately. Although I could have played that. I didn't see the point. Can win on time, maybe. You will win by time, William. Yes, George, I know. You lost on time again. Check him out. He's like setting up tricks with queen d3. Are you trying to win my rook on a6? How are you going to do that? Your rook is in the way. So you're going to play c5 now? Tricky. Trickery. Oh no. He's good, but he's vulnerability for big blunders. He had a winning position against me in the simul. When was it? Simul, you had a winning position, right? And then you blundered back rank. You have a back rank weakness. Weakness for back ranks. Yeah, I mean, it's probably like better for black, this ending, but maybe not lost. Actually, you were slightly better. The engine says it's like not even better for black. I have compensation for my pawn, but that's it. Man, I really screwed up the opening. I had a good opening. What happened? Black should be better here. I don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe I had pawn takes pawn. I had pawn takes pawn? What does it do, though? I don't understand what I did wrong. And I just lost my advantage. It just disappeared. Alright, so who else is a subscriber? Oh no. Oh no. Sada Masagana is here. But Scared Knight got scared and left. He was supposed to be the next challenge. Yeah, white built up a big advantage, a +2 after rook a5, but I couldn't find a move here. I mean, I shouldn't have played e4. Acerbate gifted 5 subs to the community. Lab Lakely, Virat Carlson, the Krunker Gamer, Pichu, and Calculated Chess. Thank you guys. Thank you, Acerbate. Very generous, man. Acerbate 5 gift subs. Mr. Slow did Mr. Slow just gift a gift sub? Did you just upstage Mr. Slow? Did I see another gift sub from Mr. Slow? That must have been yesterday. Mr. Slow is here. We've got a gift sub from Mr. Slow and Bowie, I guess, from yesterday. And then Astrobate just gifted 5 gift subs. But I noticed Mr. Slow was in the chat earlier while I was not yesterday. You're welcome, guys. If you're a challenger, I will take those challengers first who are subscribers. Is anybody in the list a subscriber? Sadamasa, Scared Knight? Scared Knight, can you change your challenge to 5+3? And we'll play you next. I've eliminated 7+3. It takes too long. I need time for funny accents, and we'll play you the next game. Let's try something weird. Sadamasa likes theory, so can always play H3. H3 is always good, right? It's just going to be a Benoni now. All right. H3 Grunfeld. Anonymous Gifter just gave Dongers a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter. So now what do we have? Panov with H3 versus G6, which actually looks reasonable for both sides. It's basically a Tarash style structure where I played H3, which is actually not a bad move here. It's relevant here. Thanks for gifting the gift sub to Dongers. No, I mean, I don't think the Benoni at the highest levels is hard to play at the Grandmaster level, but I think for below Grandmaster level, it's kind of active. One of the only ways to get a very open game, if you like open games, it's not easy to play with black and to force an open game. Grunfeld and Benoni are the best chances. So now what? Like C5? This is a known position I've actually played with black, probably. Swedish variation reversed. Welcome everyone to the stream. My name is Bill Goichberg. Alright, seriously, I won't do any more accents. We'll take a break from that. 94 is a good move. I would play the same. Lost castle. Alright guys, I am... Now the 7-minute challenge is okay. No, it's not okay. I told you, it's not okay. What do you mean now it's okay? 5+3. It's good now. I'm going to accept your challenge at 5+3. No. I have to practice. I'll do that off stream. Alright. He played knight takes c3. We had a similar game yesterday. Wow. You can't be serious. He's sacking a pawn. I love ops-colored bishops. It's your king that's weakened by the fianchetto structure. Here. H3 is not so bad. These pawns protect white squares. As long as you can't play like queen g5 and bishop takes h3, white is in good shape. I'm not sure I want to be playing like f4 though. My e5 pawn needs to be protected. Bishop a6 might be a mistake. But how many options does he have here, objectively? It looks good for white, but hard to break through. Maybe the ops color bishop blockade. White's up a pawn as far as I'm concerned. Black, that was a very impulsive decision to sacrifice a pawn with e5. He could have been more patient. Well, he has to be more patient. I'm not sure he has to play knight takes c3 either. You know, it seems like I've probably had this position for black before. Maybe bishop f5. Exactly. Bishop a6 helps white to make a useful move. So therefore, by logic, it's a mistake, right? You're helping me to do something that I wanted to do anyway. Very good, Dongers. Forcing the opponent to make moves they're going to make anyway is only a good idea if those are blunders. I agree. I see a lot of this sort of bishop a6 move. People sometimes make moves because they look active. But you have to think about what you're doing for the opponent's pieces too, not just your own. I mean, you're forcing me to activate my rook. And the bishop just sits there like a decoration on c4. Not that useful. I think it might be better on the c8, h3 diagonal. But either way, he has a tough game. It's kind of a minor point, really. But a lot of people don't, they don't think deeply enough in blitz. Actually, Sada Mascana is using his time. He's not like a lot of people here who just like blitz off the first move they see. He actually uses his time. My criticism of most people is they're playing too much bullet chess, and they're playing blitz and classical and rapid as if it was like bullet chess. Just playing moves without thinking. Chess is meant to be, thoughtful. A thoughtful game, not just the first move you can see. Mentor, chess mentor. I'm doing the same thing with bishop h6. But I need to get a grip on the f6 square. Grip. That's why I'm not going to do master game analysis anymore. Thinking hurts. Because thinking hurts. I don't want to strain anyone's brain muscles. Work equals pain. I'm not getting in there, am I? Oof, I just dropped a pawn. Speaking of thinking. Alright. Black's still clearly worse. Some bishops are more equal than others. Now you're talking. Damn it. Now that's a good move. Wow. I am so sad now. All of my plans and hopes and dreams are dashed. Mrs. Dash. I lost everything with that c5 pawn. I don't think I'm even better anymore. Time is nothing here with increment. No. You can do that? Wait, I have something. Rook f6? He's just panicking. Panic mode. Panic button. He just panicked. Yeah, it's forced mate. Okay, so he's completely out of it. I think once he takes on c5. Computer doesn't agree. So he just still thinks I'm better after I lost this pawn. But I was completely winning. It doesn't mind losing the pawn. So f4 was a mistake. Your bishop f6. He still should play bishop d3. Then I have this. Still clearly better for white. I thought he had equalized completely. Alright. Open challenge. There's someone named Open Challenge. Scared Knight. Dinekis is a subscriber. Right? Mr. Slowhand. Good to see you back. Tomorrow night we have a subscriber stream, guys. So let me know if you're a subscriber to the stream and you want to join us with a game. Yeah, let's try this. G3. E4, E5, G3. King's Indian attack against E4, E5. I guess black should think about playing D5 on the move 2 moment, right? Like in the Sicilian. That's got to be critical. I think there's a variation, right? Like pawn takes pawn, queen takes, queen f3. It's probably nothing for white, though. Vienna transposition with knight c3. Or other plans. Other. I had a game in a correspondence game here on lichess. Something like this, where black played h5 really early. One of these things. I did knight a4, that was it. In the early going. I'm not going to do that again. The Gleck. What is this, the Gleck? That's the 4 knights. No, it's something else. This is just a straight up Vienna with g3. Thanks guys for watching and subscribing, for the gift subs very much. So, I mean, anyway, in the correspondence game, it was something like knight a4, and then black played h5. I was like, yeah, I'm not really into that. I don't like that. I don't like people playing h5 against me. Not cool. Anyways, limited theoretical knowledge here. YK17 is new here. Thank you for joining. Thanks, Andrew, for following. Minecraft Lord. You have to attack the... Sorry. Attack the seagrass. With the shears. This is kind of a controversial exchange. I'm basically trading what should be my good bishop for his bad bishop. Technically, this is wrong. But if he takes, it makes my pawn structure much more dynamic. At least he didn't play h5. What's normal here? It's basically the closed Sicilian against e5. Not exciting. Closed games. Not easy to play in blitz. I don't prefer this. Closed positions require a lot of thinking about maneuvering, and that takes time. Thinking takes time, and I know most people try to avoid it. Dongers is unhappy. Dongers, you may prefer open positions. I completely understand. Thus the Grunfeld defense. Scared Knight is also quite strong tactically. I would think he would gravitate toward more open positions as well. Knight to b4, an unprincipled looking move. If bad moves go unpunished, they become good moves. I think I have to take it and then play c3. And I've got a nice pawn center. He could have played bishop back to c5. Now is he threatening d5? However. This is not cool, man. This is not cool, man. Exactly. But I hate blocking my f-pawn, which was supposed to go to f4. Don't put your knight in front of the f-pawn. But if I play any other move, he has break with d5. Maybe we can bore him to death. He did it anyway. See, this is the tactical nature of our opponent. You have to use the shears on the e5 pawn. Attack the e5 pawn with the shears. And you've got a seagrass. Take the seagrass on e5 with the shears. Alright, I can't laugh at my own stupid routine. Alright, I'll stop. So this d4 move was unexpected. That's what I get for trying to be funny. D4. Where did D4 come from? It's alright. He's just improvising. The moves always come to Dongers faster than they come to me. I don't know. We're going to see. A speculative pawn sacrifice by a scared knight. The seagrass is attacking back. Something hidden in the grass. So he's just lost his nugget. Loss of nugget. Let me castle. Is that a mistake too? Possibly. Castling is a good idea here though. Pawn wave. So now we're up a clear pawn. I am backward on the D file. It's like a Marazzi where black lost his E5 pawn. I'm playing the Marazzi, the black side of the accelerated dragon, and he just lost his Marazzi pawn on E5 or E4, essentially. This is basically what happened now. When black loses his central pawn. That's not good, right? Do you want to be materialistic? Whoa. Knight F7, Bishop E6. It was just a blunder. There's no smothered mate. I lost on time? What? How did I lose on time? Oh my god. Is that a 3-second increment? How did I lose on time? Can't believe it. Wow, I just wanted there to be a forced win, but I kept looking at this. And if I play knight f7 check, king here, there's no forced win. I wanted there to be a mate, you know? You got g takes. Actually, you could even take with the queen, right? I'm having these fantasies of smothered mate that just aren't there. It's stupid. Alright, anyway. Whatever. Whatever. I lost on time. Alright. Where did my time go? Dinekis, I've got a rated challenge. Oops. Leaf in the Wind. I didn't mean to cancel you. I'm canceling this challenge from Rated. What about Dinekis? He got a subscription, didn't he? Dinekis, are you a subscriber? I played a perfect game. It was pissing me off, though, that there's no clear way to win directly. I guess this is good enough. I'm just winning. But I couldn't stop looking for some smothered mate. That just wasn't there. My time went away. The seagrass is too slow. Oops. Alright, I'm going to cancel this challenge. I meant to play... Please re-challenge me, Adamu. I meant to play Dinekis, who's a subscriber to the stream. Usually I would not... Usually I would play immediate d5, but somehow I did not. Mr. Slowhand, I didn't see your offer. What offer? Sorry. Mr. Slowhand, offer? I'm sorry. I didn't see your offer. Your game offer? No. What do you mean? There's an open challenge there. Are you open challenge? I've got this weird challenge in my challenges. It says open challenge, but it doesn't say an opponent. Is that you? What is that? It's really weird. It just says open challenge. Maybe that's like you're anonymous. It's hard to know it's you. That's really weird. I guess it just means some anonymous person is challenging me, like a unregistered guest. No? Mr. So, that's you as an unregistered guest. My mind reading skills aren't what they used to be. Sacrifice with 3+2. You're sure that's you? Alright. I'll play you next. We've got an hour left. Open challenge is Mr. Slowhand. Anonymous version. No, it has to be you. What else could it be? The pre-A attack. Not very good against these King's Indian players, though. A3 doesn't have much use here. Let's see. We can turn it into a kind of like Makaganov, Grunfeld. Not to be confused with Makaganov King's Indian. First things first. Makaganov. Makaganov was Makaganov, Russian Soviet Grandmaster. Responsible for some really, actually, you should know this, Dongers. The plan of playing like knight c3, e3, b4 in the Grunfeld with white. It's a variation in the Grunfeld, a variation in the King's Indian. Nice play here by black with the double fianchetto, c5. on the fly. Usually, Dinekis is more all or nothing. He's playing fluidly here. He generally tends to play more of a kind of traditional King's Indian setup usually. This is not. This is way more modern. This is how I would play in the London system with black. I mean, I guess I could take toward the center and just increase my pawn control of the center. White should be very slightly better. Very slightly. Yeah, I mean, if you have like 2 opening systems named after you, you have to be pretty good. At least 2. Probably more that I don't know of. Who has the most openings named after them among chess players? Marshall has like numerous. Rubinstein, numerous variations. Of course, it's harder for modern chess players to invent new stuff. Man, Dinekis is so strong. Try to throw something weird at him, but he just keeps playing good moves. Nimzovich has maybe... Really, I mean... The Nimzo-Indian... Yeah, Nimzovich defense... And the Nimzovich variation of the Petrov. So that's at least 3. Yeah, that's true. So players of that era, the Nimzo Larsen. Nimzo Larsen is right, F4 and B3. I have nothing. This sucks. I have nothing. Nothing. I see nothing. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can have absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. 0 for white. And just less time to think about it. It's brutal. White has no advantage here. This hurts me. Personally. It just hurts. I'm just gonna hang a pawn. Damn. SB, thank you for the donation. 100 bits, leading the way this week with 5 gift subs and 800 bits. You're going for the bit badge. 100,000 bit badge is within your grasp now. I am taking subscriber streams first. I'll take Mr. Slowhand, but he's gone. Now he's gone. Sacrifice for challenging to 3+2 is the wrong time control. Thanks for coming back, Adamu. I don't know if I'm going to get to all these games. Open challenge is next. Open seat. I'm trying to play weird openings. I played A3 against this King's Indian, which is not that good. Not that good. Pawns. I just have to take the challenges in the order I get them. Astrobate, you donated again? Single-handedly supporting the stream. No. Mr. Slow, someone on sound. A lot of you guys have been very, very generous. B takes C4, bishop C4, knight E4, bishop takes C4. So we're starting to get somewhere here. He's making concessions, little concessions. Knight D5, knight D5, bishop D5. Knight D5 also bishop G7, knight F4, queen F3, wins a piece. He can't do that. So our center is starting to dominate. Hopefully I don't lose on time. 8,530 bits to get there. Don't spend them all in one place. Now it looks like it was a Banco. Some kind of weird Benoni. Now my central pawns are just dominating. Bishop on C4 is good as well. I'm curious if my move on move... I felt I have nothing at move 16. But if this was the best try... I thought he could have played bishop b2, queen b2, queen f6. Going for queen trade. Which isn't really Dinekis' style, but... if you have less space, you should try to trade pieces and trade queens. I have about 45 minutes, everybody. I'm going to try to play open challenge. Any other subscribers? Sacrifice, man. Can't get the time control. It's 5+3. Right at the bottom of the stream. I try to write it so everybody knows. 5+3 casual. Looks like the Dinekis got disconnected. No, he's back. Now he's in trouble. He's back and he's in trouble. Space is too much. It's not over yet. Taking away the G4 square, so his pieces are tied up. Dude, right at the bottom of the stream it says 5+3 challenges. And you keep challenging me to another time control. So that's it. Very complicated. It's a personal assault. I'm discriminating. Just you're challenging the wrong time control. I said it already. Sometimes people aren't watching the stream, but he is. I don't want to lose on time again in a winning position, like I did earlier. Three-second increment is usually enough. I bet Danekis had a good game. Let's look at that position when the game is over. He survived another day. This is not the best. I want to see move d5. I thought I had nothing. So here, the engine says I'm slightly worse. Black plays queen b6. They gave him a dubious for that. I thought it was a good move. Knight g5 is best. Bishop b7. d5 is up there. So bishop b2, yeah, bishop b2, queen b2, queen f6. And you're equal. But a lot of attacking players don't want to play, you know, in the style where they're trying to trade pieces. All right, open challenge, aka Mr. Slowhand. Anonymous. He's logged on as a guest. Let's see if he's here. Could be some problems. I've never played anyone anonymous. Is he here? I didn't finish my coffee, guys. Totally forgot. Oh no. It's sketchy, man. He's logged on. It's Mr. Slowhand. He's logged on with an anonymous account. This isn't gonna work. Mr. Slow, are you out there? It doesn't work. You can't challenge me with your normal account. You forgot your password or something? He probably has his password saved on another device and can't log on now from work or something. It doesn't work. That sucks. You can always like reset your password by email. I know it's a pain. Try seagrass. You logged in on late. Alright, Adamu was challenging me earlier, I think. I'm just gonna play 4 or 5 more games, whatever we have time for. A4. Yeah, if you logged off the page, you're gonna lose your challenge. The crab pawn. But now, like, they're playing b3, a5. I've been playing that for years for black. To answer the b3 opening with a5. I think it's valid. If you leave the... If you close the tab where you're challenging, I think it gets closed out. You're still in there? You're Andrew Geek. Andrew Geek. Well, Troll in a Roll's been here the longest, so he should definitely be the next one. Troll in a Roll was actually challenging before my stream started. Alright. But I played only subscribers. Then I took this player out of order. Out of order. So we'll take Troll next. Barring any subscriber challenges. Mr. Sohan's back. Alright. Never mind, Troll. You'll have to wait. Keep waiting. Please wait. We're going to wait until Troll subscribes to accept his challenge. You might be waiting for a few years. Alright. Mr. So is back. I know it would be against your principles to support my stream here, Troll. Are you part of, like, are you blocked because of Russian sanctions? Your bank account has been blocked. E3, D5, D4. Very aggressive setup here with E3. Cool. It's a Queen's Gambit. Grunfeld. Not really, though, because I haven't played Knight C3. This is something else. You only use cash. No Bitcoin. Bishop G7 is an accurate move. Yeah, this is normal. Yeah, good move order by Mr. Slow. Don't play Knight d5 too early. And now we transpose to a Grunfeld after Knight c3. I guess I could try a different move. There's nothing great, though, honestly. Maybe Bishop c4. Normally we have mods, but this is tough this morning. My mods are like American. I need a European mod. Maybe we'll make Dongers a mod. We should have made Astrobate a mod. Mr. Coffee and JCS, I have mods. Usually people are pretty well behaved. I don't have thousands of viewers, so I can pretty much handle it. Not Astrobate. No, there's no good candidates here. Am I supposed to play e4, by the way? Well, if e4, knight b6. It's basically like a really weird Queen's Gambit accepted Grunfeld hybrid. He did it anyway. You must play e4 now. I felt knight f6 was better, putting pressure on the e4 pawn, but playable as well. It looks like some kind of weird Grunfeld Russian systems. Now, is bishop g4 really a threat here? What if I played bishop e3? Does that make more sense? Unclear. This is literally a move for black. Yeah, this bishop g4 though. Yeah, I don't know, there's too many choices. He's playing the Marshall defense with the b pawn jumped over his knight and a6. It's weird. Very unusual opening. Maybe queen e2? Oh, I hung my d pawn. Oh! Lovers of the dark square bishops, do not take that pawn. But that is a problem. Now I have to push. I know some people who would have taken that pawn. I wouldn't, personally. The other bishop isn't quite as great. This is otherwise known as a pawn on b3. It's a big pawn. Bang for your buck. Get more bang for your buck with that pawn. No, I don't like giving up the Fianchetto bishop in the Grunfeld. Or the dragon, particularly. I'd rather lose the exchange. Many a Grunfeld game has been lost with black. There are some variations where you do it, though. Consult Spidler. I guess if the queens are off the board, for example, it's a different story. If you're in some sort of endgame scenario, it's much easier to give up your g7 bishop without worrying about it. The London system. It's reminded me a little bit of the last game. You might love bishops too much. When I was younger, I definitely overvalued the bishops. I remember some games where I went too far for the bishop pair, probably. I'm going to play Troll and Andrew. Andrew's gone again. If he's there. Troll is next. Poor Troll. White has a nice space advantage. Central pawns. Everything's protected. Control the center, right? He pulled the trigger on this e6 move. It was the first thing I thought about, honestly. I was like, no, he'll never do that. No, he would never do that. Difficult to decide what to do there. This looks like an interesting moment. Your drunk Russian friend is named Chigorin or something? He wasn't bad. Went over some of his games 2 weeks ago. Seriously, darn. This is a rather abstract position. Do not try this at home for black. He's like genius. Total genius. What else is new? Okay, it's a game. Chess is a game. It's a game, man. Don't take it too seriously. You want to take my pawn. You're on the other pawn too. Multiple pawn assault. Charges have been filed. But he's very, very fast when he needs to be fast. He's tricky. Don't fall for his fake time pressure. He's good at using the increment, and he's underrated. All right. Unclear. I guess white is still better. It seems like I should still be better here. But how much? Realistically. I have a powerful pass pawn on d6, but it's hard to break through. And he's got more time than me. And you said he's slow. I'm slow. What do you mean he's slow? I'm the one who's slow here. F5, master. F5 is really nutty. Nutty like a peanut bar. He's like letting it all the floodgates open with that. He does have the blockade. And white is better. Definitely. Knights are stronger than bishops. But not always. When did he have queen b2? Say what? You have to be kidding me. Tried to fake me out. What? Is there a mate? Oh my god. He has this defense rook c5 with no time? Are you kidding me? Wrong color rook pawn. No, it's the right color. Alright. He's always a tough game. Oh no, chess 960 is not allowed anymore. I forgot to tell you. We banned chess 960 from the stream. I didn't tell you? Good game, Mr. Sohan. Alright, this is the last chess 960 game I'm going to play. First and last. I have to ban it. Just too hard. Astrobate, Mr. Sohan, thank you guys. Donations from Mr. Sohan Astrobate. Very generous. I'm just going to copy Troll until I have a clue where I am here. Queen's very hard to get into the game. This corner position, it's not good on the fianchetto. I thought my b2 was protected, Dongers. He's sacrificing his queen or something? I know that Troll plays like perfect moves in the opening, so if I copy his moves, I'll be perfect too. You can basically count on him. This game was... I dropped a pawn. Last game was horrible. I just like dropped my central pawn on move 4 with Troll. Just flat out gave him the most important pawn on the board, like right away. Tried to play, but it was hopeless. After that, you're not gonna play Queen H3. We all expected Queen H3, and then suddenly no Queen H3. Weird. That does seem a bit odd. What about my knight? Yeah, he's trying to sort of play knight f5, maybe. The knight will have to wait. Maybe I could play d6, knight d7. Like a hedgehog. I can't let him play knight f5. They played rook c2 attacking your queen. Oh, I played rook d2 and now he can play queen b2? We both missed it. Yeah, I completely missed it. Perfect play. Troll bot. The bot troll. $15.55 bot troll. So chess 960 ratings are about 200 points under deflated versus normal ratings. So you would say if someone is 1555, that would be normal, but his ratings are manipulated. 1555, 1666, 1777. He messed up his 1888. I guess he couldn't get up to 1888. What happened, man? You couldn't get up to 1888? Couldn't get it up? We don't know. He's a mystery. I think he's on the KGB payroll. Alright. There it is, G4. Best move. Trollbot. Am I lost yet, Trollbot? I guess I'm lost already. That's not a good sign. This is definitely my last Chess 960 game with Troll. Or anybody, for that matter. So now I literally have to play Queen H8, or any other move loses by force. Chess 960 is a really interesting game. This is so interesting. Perfect play by white. Every single move. Bishop c7 allows castling queenside. Yeah. What am I talking about? I can castle queenside now. I don't need to play bishop c7. No, I can castle directly. It's a good suggestion. He can castle queenside as well. So far, perfect play by white, I would say. His structure is slightly broken by the isolated pawn, but I'm tied down with the queen on h8. I literally had no other moves. I didn't have any alternatives, it looks like, virtually. It's literally perfect play by white so far. I mean, he could have played queen h3 instead of knight e3. That's what I expected. Maybe there was something wrong with that. I mean, knight a4 looks weird. So maybe we left the realm of perfect play. But it still may be a good move. Opening up his bishop on a1. I was thinking of shutting that down, in fact. But there's a serious threat of h6. That's kind of a problem. I can't deal with that. I mean, I can't ignore it, so f5. f5, g5? No. This is bad, man. I could play f6. Knight g6. I just don't like this diagonal. If he plays h6, well, he has a problem with back rank mate, like gh, bishop f6, queen f6, knight f6, queen is going to cover with queen f1, but he'll still lose. He'll lose pieces if he tries to do that. So, yeah, I didn't think about knight g6, but I'm more concerned about this diagonal. I thought earlier I'd be able to play knight d7, but that's not happening. Right. I have a bad piece. Roiled. Guys, if you are a subscriber to the stream, you can submit a game for tomorrow's stream. We're going to be hosting analysis stream for subscribers. I do go over the subscriber games that are submitted to the stream. Thursday. Thanks, Mubat. Thanks, Astrobate. E3. Trollbot. Knight G6 is out now. So clearly we're in trouble. That's nothing new. Wow. How's my knight doing? How's my driving? He did not drink enough beer. Alright. Andrew Geek keeps dropping out. I've got time for one more challenge. I'm going to play this last challenge. Yeah, your challenge is gone. My knight's still on F8. Let's try something else. I'm tired of... Whoa. You pre-moved? It's funny, he expected me to take and he pre-moved C3, and it's still a relevant move against E6. That's kind of funny. The C3, the advanced French, or Tarash, or something like that. I don't know what you call it. I guess C3 Sicilian. Welcome, Princess Chess. Thanks everybody for watching, tuning in. Subscriber stream tomorrow. You can submit games to myself or our helper, Ubatis. There's a link there. Click on the Thursday command for subscriber stream tomorrow night. Grow the stream. You know, hey, I run a 15K person chess server on Discord. Do you want to partner with us so you can get more viewers? Yeah, definitely, Dongers. Send me a message about it. Whoa, I'm like pre-moving. Queen B3. Playable. Astrobate just gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Astrobate. Very generous. Generosity. Fortunately, I have to go in about 10 minutes, so we'll see. I don't know if I can get to another challenge or not, but there would be maximum one more. This is an interesting setup, not that common. It's playable for white. I'm not a French expert, so I'm stuck playing a line I don't really know. I just wanted to play something else against the Mora. I'm bored with the Mora accepted, and I want to do unusual openings for today, so French I don't play. French I do not play. Thank you for the gift subs today, Astrobate, on behalf of them. Bishop d4. Okay, cool, Dongers. Thank you. Don't know what to do here. Just develop, I guess. Must develop. Development. When in doubt. That's what the Russians say. Russian approach. Botvinnik. Develop. Knight f5, knight c6, rook c8. I don't know. Knight f5, I don't like it. It looks like it's gonna get attacked. Spectacular Camel. He's our official helper with the Thursday stream. Thank you for subscribing. They never listen. The 1000s. Just tell them they'll get to the next century if they listen. They're playing too much bullet chess on lichess and online. Eventually you learn if you lose enough games due to faulty understanding, hopefully. Development is easy to learn, and it's fun. You can crush people like Paul Morphy if you pay attention to dongers. Yeah, blank's completely equal here. A solid opening. So I played this player before. He played well. This looks like a pretty standard opening. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't care. Black's completely equal, but no more. Maximum equal. Yeah, that's a long game in store. Closed position. He plays a mean. But that's something I always thought was weird, honestly. Like, you got somebody who plays the Mora Gambit, and now they're playing like some kind of solid positional line against the French. Does that make sense, really? To play the Mora Gambit and then you're playing like the C3 Sicilian and like Sveshnikov or something? Doesn't play the Mora Gambit, but there's a disconnect, you know? Like, the Mora Gambit is this sort of wildly attacking pawn sacrifice, and then you've got to like turn around and play ultra positional chess in these declined lines. I don't think that's easy for people to do. Gambit play is one thing, solid positional play is another. Well, I mean, you say the Mora Gambit is a positionally sound gambit. I don't know. There's some people who don't play it like that. They're like all or nothing style. I gotta go, guys. After this game. Maybe F5 isn't crazy. Yeah, we see. But I think the Moro is okay for beginners. It's like the London system. It's okay for beginners, but I wouldn't want to play it as an advanced player. Sorry, YK17. Yeah, there's something wrong with your challenges. You're getting constantly disconnected. I gotta go. Off to work. My other work. Two knights versus two bishops. Active king. We saw this earlier today. Wow. Oh no, he's evacuating. Do I like the Grand Prix as white? Yeah, I mean, I played it a few times. It's not that bad. It's positionally based as well. Well, he missed the A6 there. The moment of truth, really. A6 was a strong rejoinder. It's not mate. This is not mate. This is mate. Alright, thank you guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry I didn't get to some challenges. Remind me next time if I didn't get your challenge, and I'll get you back the next stream. Okay, guys. Thanks everybody for watching and for playing. Thanks for being subscribers. I gotta go. So tomorrow night is our subscriber stream. We're playing Blitz on Friday, Team Battle and Simul on Sunday. Thanks, Dongers. I'll check out your message. We'll see you guys later. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks Astrobate for your generous donations. Mr. Slowhand and everyone else supported the stream by subscribing. Thank you guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Don't forget to punch the seagrass.